Hey, what's up, man? Yo, this your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So this segment is our group live, man. So I go live twice when I do these sessions, and usually, man, I do my own thing, but I like to go live as well and bring on a couple of friends so we can talk about, or some partners, man, I should say, in the game. So that way we can break these topics down and talk about some of these hot issues in the streets. So first things first, man. Welcome everybody, man. As you get in here, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you do the same for the guests, man, because they donate their time. Their time is valuable, and they're all known for dropping some interesting perspectives in this hip hop game. So today we're gonna be talking about this whole situation going down in Memphis, right? So you got the Grove Hero shooting that took place. You have this situation that took place with Fastcash, Cmoney, and you see a crazy spike in hip hop related violence going up in Houston as a whole. So I want to talk to some people who's about the culture, know about the culture, tapped in with the culture, and have some great perspectives about these topics. So man, let me bring them in for y'all, man. OG Poed Up, what's up, man?
What it is, Witty. I'm already in here.
Okay, I see you. I see you. Oh, it looks like we got OTMZ in the building too, man. Where's he at? OTMZ, what's good, bruh?
Yo, Witty, what's up, my boy?
Nothing much, man. Great, man. Doing good, man. So, man, first off, I want to start off by asking you guys: Have you seen what's been going on in the rap game in Memphis so far? Go ahead, OG Poed Up. Tell me what you think.
Hell yeah, it's a dark cloud over Memphis, man. I ain't trying to get caught in Memphis at all. I ain't visiting there.
Same here, man. I was thinking the same. So what do you think, man? Because there's been a lot of headlines coming out of this weekend of rappers and people affiliated with CMG and PRE getting shot. And automatically people were like, man, it looks like this PRE versus CMG thing ain't dying no time soon, man.
It just started. Like I said, more bodies gonna drop. This ain't the end. More bodies gonna drop.
It it seems like it, bro. Because what in the world is up with the fact that that okay, Young Dolph's murder happened, right? Then since then we've had the trial. Then we still have one of the key guys who was said to be, the coordinator, the guy who coordinated the whole thing. He's still got to stand trial. He was doing interviews and stuff, right? Which is crazy. Now you have a situation. Well, then you have Yo Gotti's brother, Big Jook, lose his life. Now we've got Grove Hero getting shot in Memphis, and then somebody close to Glorilla and Lil Migo, both CMG artists, Fast Cash, Cmoney, get shot and lose his life. Like his shooting was crazy, and we're gonna play that video in a little bit, but we'll give it a second. You know what I mean? But with all that, taking all that into account, what you think, man? OTMZ?
What I think is, bro, like, see, hold on. First off, before I get started, let me say this, bro, because I was watching your last live video. I was watching everything you were saying, and I seen people in the comments kept like, "Where OTMZ at? Where OTMZ at?" Y'all just gotta chill and be still, man. Anytime y'all see Witty live, I'm gonna be live with him. So y'all just relax and y'all just wait. All right. Let me jump
Facts.
into the take now. So what I think about it is, you see, I got a kind of unique perspective because my dad's side of the family is from Memphis. Now I don't even fuck with my pops like that. I only seen him maybe like 3 times. But one of the times I went out there for Christmas, I went out there to see my granny and my auntie and stuff. And uh, I had wanted to go to the corner store. I'm like, man, I'm finna go to the corner store. And my pops was like, nah, wait till your cousin get back. I'm like, nigga, I'm going right there to the corner store. Like, what you mean? I'm 19 at the time. So I'm like, what you mean wait for my cousin to get back to go to nigga, I'm finna go to the corner store.
Yeah.
He like, nah, wait till your cousin get back. I'm like, no. So he go ahead and take me to the corner store. Cause I'm like, nigga, I'm finna go to what I need to wait for somebody to go to the corner store for. You know what I'm saying? Me not thinking, me not knowing where I'm at and me not knowing that I'm in the trenches of Memphis. You know what I mean? I know Memphis is dangerous, but I'm like, nigga, I'm not from here. Ain't nobody gonna have no problem with me, nothing like that. So man, as soon as I pop out the car, nigga, like 4 niggas damn near walked up on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking that. like I said, because I'm 19, I'm not thinking, I got dreads. I'm already 6'5", 250. You
Uh,
know,
they think they
soon as
see a
I,
threat.
yeah, as soon as I pop out the car, man, they own that with me. Until my dad come to the other side, like, nah, this is my son. Who out the bam? I'm like, so a lot of people think this shit is just rap. No, this how Memphis is in real life. The niggas that ain't never touched a microphone a day in their life will do it to you, bro. Like, Memphis is really a crazy ass city, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and like I said, me, my dad's side of the family being from out there, I got cousins, my granny, my brother, my sister, they from Memphis, bro. You know what I'm saying? They from South Memphis also on top of that. But I can't, like I said, I can't tell you nothing about that because I didn't grow up out there. So when I go out there, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? But it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Everybody is on that. The random nigga standing at the corner store is on that with you.
I've heard that. We've seen that. So many examples of it. It seems like I can't think of a time in the rap game where people from Memphis, artists from Memphis, weren't getting chipped. You know, people weren't getting, losing their life, man. It
Yeah.
seemed like it's been a daily, like it's always, excuse me, not even a daily, just every year there was something that was going down where somebody was getting shot or something like that. There's always stories coming out of Memphis. And it don't seem like it's gonna clear up no time soon, bruh. So you saying you just being out there, you felt that energy, you know what it's up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I felt that energy as soon as I stepped out the whip, bro. Niggas was like, who the F is this? What he on? What? I'm like, damn, I'm just trying to go in here and grab me a bag of chips and some sodas and something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I ain't on none of that. I ain't even from out here. I'm from Texas, bro. I don't even know none of the beef and nothing y'all got going on with out here, man. My family, my dad's side of the family out here, bro. I'm just out here visiting them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's crazy, bro. That's why I say a lot of people might think it's like, oh, it's just the artist. The artist always dying because they always in this. No, bro, that's everyday life for them. Like I said, a random nigga standing at the corner store is on that with you.
That's crazy, man. And have you ever seen these videos out of this gas station that always gets filmed because there's always shootings there?
Yeah, I see the couple of them.
That gas station shooting I was reminded of that when I seen the shooting, what happened with this rapper that we gonna talk about, what is it? Fastcash Cmoney, man.
Yeah.
So let me see, man. Let me see if I can pull that up. But OG pulled up. While I'm pulling that up, I want to hear some of your what you think about what OTM Zay said, bro.
I mean, I think it's active. Any place that's active, you can't just wait to just see if someone's going to run up on you. You got to have your gun already out. You get what I'm saying? If I'm pumping gas, my gun is out. You get what I'm saying? If I'm in Walmart, you know what I'm saying? My gun is halfway out. I got it underneath my jacket, or I'm just getting ready because at the end of the day, it sounds like that place is too active to be slipping.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. Now this rapper Fastcash Cmoney, he ended up losing his life outside of his crib, which was the part that really tripped people out, man. Like, he was at the crib when he lost his life. So, man, let's actually look at the news report from that. Y'all gonna be like, man. Yeah, bro. Like, you heard the phrase light it up like 4th of July. These cats was lighting it up like the 4th of July for real.
Breaking news now. Family confirming to Fox 13 News that Memphis rapper Cmoney was killed in that shooting that you just saw there. This happened yesterday in a residential area in Frazier. Fox 13's Daniel.
Yo, news dude looks scared. Like
he don't even want to talk about it.
He said, I don't want to build no ops reporting this. You know what I'm saying?
He like that. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah.
Wilkerson joining us live from that neighborhood. Daniel, break it down for us. What happened here?
Well, we understand, as you said, that rapper killed Fastcash Cmoney. This happened, Ernie, around 12:20, right after midnight, Sunday. So really, really early in the morning, late Friday and into Saturday. Folks, I don't know that I...
Nah, for real. They legit got the news dude scared up in here. These cats is stumbling on their word. They worried, right?
Yo.
I have ever heard and seen this much gunfire at one location.
This is crazy. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah, for those of you familiar with the area, this is not too far from Georgian Hills Park. Innovation Church is not far from where I stand this morning. Keep in mind, this is a residential area. You can see in that video, it's hard to determine which direction these.
Okay, just based off of that, man, I need opinions. What you think, OG Podup?
I mean, like I said, they definitely aired it out, but I think it's a difference between being a gangster and a serial killer.
There's definitely a difference between those two things.
Yeah.
With that being said, before we get back to the topic, just real quick, what would you rank King Von?
I rate him a serial killer. I don't rate him a gangster because it seemed like he liked catching bodies, you know? Like I said, my dude, Little Man, he got a lot of bodies. That's what he loved to do.
Wow, man, that's wild. I don't want to meet Little Man. You know what I'm saying? Or at least we on good terms. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. OTMZ, when you see the block get lit up like that, bro, what you think, bro?
Usually you see that type of shit at like a block party or like somewhere outside of a club. And I'm speaking on where I'm from. Usually you'll see that at like a block party somewhere outside a club where there's a bunch of people and a fight broke out and then everybody gets to shooting. You know what I'm saying? They did that for one man.
Yeah, I was thinking it go back to that. What is it? What did he do to make these that mad?
Yeah, that shit off of the Boondocks. Yeah. Because it's like they did that for one man, and you could tell that's probably switches. They probably got a button on the back of that Glock. How that. Like, I guarantee they probably shot up some cars. They probably it was probably a bunch of stuff that got hit, bro. That's way too many bullets for one man, bro.
That's crazy. And the way they lit the block up, and it's two cars. If you notice, it's two cars.
Yeah, I see them back
So
there.
I wonder what kind of beef Cmoney had, because this ain't just your regular, hey, you know what I'm saying? If I see him, you know, it is what it is at the club type of, you know, there's some, we've been looking for you, we didn't caught you outside your house type of beef, right?
Yeah, you can tell they was sitting out there. You can tell they were stalking.
Crazy.
They were stalking. You don't just so happen to pass somebody's house and be like, oh, look, he's right there. Let's go get him. No, they were stalking.
That's crazy, man. So let's see you know what's wild? Because I've watched this news report before, of course, but they was hitting people's houses that were just in the neighborhood, like catching people's cribs. What y'all think about that?
That's what I could tell. I could tell they was doing that because their bullets just flying and bullets ain't got no name on it. A bullet not gonna stop till it hits something. It gotta hit something. So while y'all out there just and like I said, I guarantee it's a switch on that bitch. They just out there and them things hard to control, bro. It's hard to control a switch.
Yeah, they use the whole neighborhood. They just let the whole neighborhood up. That's what I think. Go out like that. You should have been a crash out.
Yeah, I know. People cars got hit. People houses got hit. Windows.
I'm wondering, man. I'm wondering whether it didn't in the report. They said there was no innocent bystanders, but it was like 12:20 in the morning. You know, you could have hit anybody. Somebody, grandma could have been in the bed, sleep, got hit or whatnot, man.
Yep.
Shots were coming from. There were so. It appears you see someone standing outside that vehicle. Again, it's hard to tell whether that is the shooter or the victim. That car, it starts to bag up. It appears the passenger door is open while the car is backing up. It looks like the person who had been standing outside that vehicle is somehow able to hold on to it as it's backing back.
Dang. As
we understand it right now, the body was discovered at Meritavia and Georgian Drive.
So I'm gonna clean this up for him. So they found Cmoney's body. I guess he might have been the person getting dragged by the car or whatnot.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They said they found his body like after the reports of shot fired, and they scanned the area. So they scanned the area, were looking for shells, and they end up finding his body there. You know what I'm saying? Like, just it's crazy, bro. Like, Memphis is on some stuff where I don't know if they trying to compete with Chicago, but it's dang near on the same level, right?
Nah, it's not that they trying to compete with Chicago, bro. Memphis always been like that. You see, they got it's places that's always been like that. And I'm gonna speak on for what I know. You got Baton Rouge, you got New Orleans, you got Philly, Chicago, and LA. Them is the places I've always known to just be batshit crazy like that. where it's just bodies after bodies after bodies, and
I think now. What do you think about like one you might have missed is St. Louis? A lot of people are saying. What
yeah,
about
St. Louis. I definitely miss St. Louis. Yeah,
St. Louis kind of crazy too, right? They
St.
be
Louis
going
like that too.
that
That's
message.
backdoor city right there.
Yeah. That's for sure backdoor city, right? Now, for Memphis artists who come up, it seems like they really got to toe that street line. You know what I mean? Other artists, they be feeling like it's almost a choice. But with Memphis artists, it's like they ain't got no choice. They got to toe that street line or move out the way, right?
I think they got a choice. It's just them being stupid.
Okay.
Everybody got a choice. You get what I'm saying? The thing is, you can't be a gangster and believe in God. I don't think that's true. You get what I'm saying? You're doing the devil work, so you got to choose a side on what.
I got to push back, OG Poed up, man. How can you not be a gangster? How can you be a gangster and not believe in God? A lot of gangsters, man, they believe in God heavily.
Yeah, but you're doing the devil work.
Yeah,
you got in 10 bodies, like I said, that's a hypocrite.
Exactly. You might say you believe in God, but you ain't living that way, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of feel what OG pulled up coming from, bro, because you can say, well, yeah, I believe in God. And if you do it, and you doing these type of things and you get caught and you die at 21 years old and you going to hell. If that's what you believe in.
True.
You ain't lived no. So that means you might believe in God, but you really don't fear God.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Saying?
I can't argue with y'all on that point because there's a difference between believing in God and being God fearing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Being God fearing means
both is duality. You can't be both. You get what I'm saying? You got to be either or. You're in or out.
Okay. When y'all break it down like that, okay. So let me play a little bit more of this then. And y'all gonna see this old cat whose house got shot up in this whole fray.
Meritavia and Georgian Drive. Now, we have been speaking with different people in the area. This is what a man told me. Keep in mind, the man you're about to hear from, folks, he is right at 75 years old.
If I had been walking past this way, I would have been shook. I would have got shot.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what is frightening to me right there. So that's where it came through at right there.
Yes, it does something. Folks, that video you're looking at right there, that is right outside of that door or the window where that man...
You saw both of the cars speed off afterwards?
Yeah.
Dipping, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, but this is crazy, bro. So what you think about old school just sitting there in his crib and almost could have been a victim?
Man, he should have got on the ground, man. Because, if not, he going to be Swiss cheese.
Yeah. And I ain't trying to catch somebody else's bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Crazy,
Yeah.
but
That's it.
Honestly, he can't even move. He probably need his walker. So, as soon as he heard them shots, he probably start going in shock.
75 years old, he can't move on his own right. You know what I'm saying? Not like how you want to. So that reflex
pretty much over anyway. So I guess it really don't matter because he older.
Nah, he got things. He got things he want to do tomorrow, man. He probably want to go get breakfast. That was Saturday, so he want to go to church.
He want to go get him a little beer. Watch
Yep.
the preseason game on. He want to watch him a little preseason football. Go get him a little beer. You know what I'm saying? If he smoke, he probably gonna go get him a little Black and Mild, maybe a little Newport. Sip on his beer, smoke a little tobacco, watch the football game. That's all he worried about.
Like when you see
got overcooked. I'm gonna tell you that.
Facts, man. Let's see what the rest of this story say, because then we go.
Was standing not too far from. It's just unbelievable. But back out here live, I want to show you this. These are tire marks. And I don't know, we don't have it confirmed whether these tire marks were from this incident, but I can tell you all over this cove, not far from where we know this happened, there are tire marks everywhere. What we know, again, confirmed from a family member, Fastcash Cmoney. We understand that that rapper was part of the Fastcash Boys. We're going to have more developments for you. We're working to get even more information confirmed.
Yeah, so Buddy was in a group too, man. So his homeboy, he ended up, he's solo now, but I don't know, maybe he can find a way to still make it. But these cats were at the door. So Fastcash Cmoney, he was actually cool with like Glorilla. He was cool with what's my guy's name? Lil Migo. Like him and Lil Migo were real partners out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he was just on the cusp of making it in the game, man. OG Poda, what would you say in this situation? Is it possible some backdoor type of action, some sort of? I know you get into the dark stuff, so man, what do you think?
Shoot, all I can say is you already know what I'm thinking, man.
Uh-huh.
Thinking someone, sacrificed them.
Now, in a situation like this, do you think that I don't know, man. Go ahead and tell me what you think.
Over some money, I think either he ran off on somebody with some work or some money, because that looked too personal, man. They shoot your crib up like that. It's like you ain't living, man. You get what I'm saying? You might as well put a fork in you because you done.
Yeah, because it looked like the scene when Denzel got shot at the end of Training Day. Like they pulled up outside his crib and that was basically it. You know what I mean? It looked like when the person was hanging on to the car, it looked like he was hanging on trying to hold a gun away from him and hang on to the car, but it ain't do no good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and where's his homies at? You get what I'm saying? Why is he there by himself?
Well, he pulling up to the crib. That's one of your most vulnerable times, bro. Yeah. When you pulling up to the crib, because you leaving the function, you leaving whatever you was at. You might even switch cars because you probably left in the van with your homeboys or in the wagon with your homeboys to go to wherever you go. But once you get going back to the crib, you usually hop in your own personal vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
They could have followed him.
True. Yeah. They were stalking for sure. They were stalking, and that's why. When my girl first started living with me, she like, "What you doing in the house right there?" Me personally, I always take a longer way home. Like when I get close to my house, I always take a longer way to the house. I do a whole circle or something, and that's just to see if somebody following me.
Nah, that's smart. No, I do something similar.
When you get close to your house area, don't just go straight to your house. Drive around the block some. Yep. Drive around the block some and peep if somebody is following you or not.
Yeah, because man, it could be people robbing. It doesn't even have to be something like this where obviously he had some beef. The way they let off all them shots, it could be robbers, it could be anything. But nah, that's facts, man. What you think, OG pulled up, man?
I mean, he should have been looking at his rear view camera. You know what I'm saying? Even when I got like I said, if I'm parking, I keep my rear view camera on and I'm looking frontward, sideways. I'm scoping the whole block. You get what I'm saying? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to be overcautious because it's your life. You get what I'm saying? Someone shoots you, you can't get it back. You get what I'm saying? I'd rather be over paranoid. I'd rather be the one to shoot somebody first, do my little time, pay my money on the lawyer, and get out in a couple years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'd rather be over.
I'd rather people say I'm tripping than to be caught slipping. Like, say you tripping, bro. You paranoid. Nah, bro. You only get one life, man, and you gotta treat that thing precious, bro, because you only get one. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yep.
You gotta be on P's and Q's.
They homies. They homies not really they homies. They jealous of them. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get what you're saying.
They care about you. You get what I'm saying? They don't care about you.
You might have one. You might have one real solid partner that's really happy for you, man. The rest of them niggas is wishing they was you.
Yep. And you know what? That segues into this right here, man. I wanted to share with you guys. So obviously, people are gonna pick this and say, "Hey, man, is this a part of the whole PRE CMG thing?" Right? So this is a picture of Cmoney with CMG artist Big Boogie, right?
Right.
And if you look through his Instagram, you see he's with a lot of the CMG artists, man. He was cool with Glorilla. She sent her condolences when she found out he got shot. Ben the Don, who's a big streamer, he did the same. Then also you have other people like Lil Migo. Now Lil Migo got into a fight famously with Grove Hero. You know what I'm saying? So Grove Hero,
no fight. Grove Hero smacked the shit out of him.
True.
And Migo ain't do nothing. That wasn't no goddamn fight, man.
Yeah, it's true. He ain't do nothing. Because should we shoot him some bail because he was in the airport, or once you've been hit, forget it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't give a damn. Nah, he don't get no grace. I don't give a damn where I'm at. I could be at a funeral. A nigga put his hands on me, it's going up immediately.
Facts. Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's, and no disrespect to Grove Hero, bro. I'm not saying he a hoe or nothing like that, but especially him, a little nigga with a deformed arm. Man,
Yeah.
I would have Mark Henry World Strongest slammed that nigga, bro. I'd have picked that nigga up and slammed him on his neck.
Like, what could he do? Because he has, like you said, he's physically disabled. Like,
Right.
and two-handed. Like, if you two-handed with him, like, where does he go? I'm pretty sure, because I'll say this. There was a guy used to play basketball with back in my day when I hooped, right? And he had one hand. And he was cold. He trained himself to be cold than a mug with that one hand.
He cold to the motherfucker with that one hand.
You'd have to see it to believe it. So maybe Grove Hero got a little whatever in that punch, and little Migo was shocked, like, oh snap, he didn't
Stunned him a little bit.
Is that true that Grove Hero is not paranoid, but they say paralyzed? That's what I'm hearing right now when I'm looking at it.
They said he got shot in the back, and the spine. So I'm not sure because I seen him in a car after it, but I didn't see him walking. So it might.
I seen that too. I seen some people saying he paralyzed and some people saying, nah, that's a rumor. He's not paralyzed. So we just gonna have to wait for Grove Hero to clear that up.
Damn. I think especially with that beef and all that stuff that's going on, you shouldn't even be moving like that, period. Where's his security at? Someone should have blew the guy down.
And you know what's crazy, right? I believe, if I'm not mistaken, no, I know for sure he was in North Carolina. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same place Dolph Whip got shot up 100 times.
Yep, it is.
He came to make that 100 shots.
That is. Yep, it was the CIAA weekend. Like it was in Charlotte. And Young Dolph, man, he made a hit mixtape and a hit song off that, bro.
Yep.
Crazy, man. And then
so the beef travel. So you got to be on alert because nigga, it seemed like Memphis beef travel.
Yeah. Gotti got money for a long time, bro.
Yeah, like that money long.
And then he's got a lot of artists that are hungry to make Big Boogie. We see Big Boogie here in the picture, right? He's one of the only ones over there who kind of just, his whole music is street, but it's for the girls.
Club, throw that ass music.
Yeah. I was going to say that. Facts, Zay. It's straight throw that ass music, club.
I think Big Boogie might be the only artist, only male artist. I don't think ain't no niggas trying to get up like that with Glorilla. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You think? But niggas would turn her TV off too. Just
if she get the dissing now, if she get the dissing and she get the speaking wrong, for sure. But she not on none of that.
Well, yeah, she already said she ain't on it, and she said she talked about Dolph, how that was her favorite artist or whatever before. Like she would have signed with Dolph or whatever. So I don't think I
don't put it past nobody. Like I said, if you want to it's casualties to war.
It is.
It is.
It can come to a point where they just, hey, bro, we just thirsty to catch somebody with a CMG chain on. It can happen.
And do y'all think about this? I think about this all the time. Big Jook got shot and found that damn car. Remember the SUV that was caught? It was caught in another shooting with another CMG artist. I'm trying to remember. That car was terrorizing Memphis that whole weekend when Big Jook got shot. Remember?
They got that on fire. Yeah, they got that hoe put up. Nah, if they set it on fire, they would have found it.
Yeah,
they eventually would have found it abandoned and set on fire. They got that hoe put up like in a chop shop somewhere or in somebody's garage or something. Like it's not even sitting outside. They got that hoe put up.
And they had street cameras, that they had. They saw it had no tags on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they stripped all we know is a white Ford Explorer with dark tint. You know what I mean? And whoever in that car, they got away with it. There'd be so many dang shootings in Chicago, Memphis, St. Louis, these cities that you were talking about, Zay, that a lot of these dudes just based on the
stall.
Yeah.
Bro, we trying to focus on this. First of all, we don't got enough homicide detectives for all that. We trying to focus on, and then you got to think about it. Sometimes it be innocent bystanders hit up. Sometimes a little girl gets shot or something. So we trying to focus on closing this for this little girl, so her mama can get closure about somebody that accidentally got shot who was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. And then next thing you know, we got another murder coming through. Yeah. And then so we try to shift to this new murder, and then we got another one. So it's so many murders.
By his homies.
You say what?
I think he got backdoored by his homies personally.
That's definitely a possibility.
Because look at them, just because the people that be taking pictures with you, that's usually the ones that's gonna do you in.
Yeah,
Look
those
at
be the
Nick. Look at all these other guys. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they know about it. You know, the streets is gonna talk. So, you know, his homies know what's really going on, and they gonna get no get back because they set it up.
Shout
yeah.
out Cno say I'm from Memphis. Cno also saying it's a back door
Like I said,
I
in
they
the
seen
chat.
nobody.
In
I
the
bet
chat.
you those dudes next to him, they know about it. They know who shot him. They ain't gonna say nothing, and they gonna act like, you know, they even gonna go to the funeral. They might even go to your family house, and they really know who backdoor you because they the ones who did it.
that's crazy. Now, how in the world are you supposed to? And I said this before. How in the world are you supposed to have a career in the rap game and have to juggle all that still? You know what I'm saying? It's just too much going on at one time with that, man. You're gonna slip eventually.
You gotta move, bro. You gotta leave.
Woody, they ain't got no damn career. They
And
just pop because of who they next to. They ain't got no damn career.
and that be the problem. A lot of people be like, well, why you ain't move? Why you ain't leave? These niggas ain't got no money to pack up and leave, bro.
Yeah,
That's
because they're
true.
too busy trying to look rich
You
and
too
trying
busy
to
trying to look
portray an
rich.
image. In reality, they
You
ain't
not
got
taking
that.
care of your money for real. And then another thing is, okay, with a name like Fast Cash,
Yeah, fast cash, see money.
you really don't know how to get money. The only thing you know how to get money is doing what you're doing in your city. So if you leave from your city and go somewhere else, that money not gonna be coming in like that.
That's true. And I think, man, with the shooting and how brazen that was, man, you know, and they caught him in a situation where you saw it was 12:20 in the morning. So, and there were no other cars on that block, man. They like, I hate to say the perfect time because, you know, RIP or whatnot, but they caught him at the perfect time, man, based on that video, bro.
No, yeah, they definitely did. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for it.
You can't change it. You get
But
what I'm saying?
we talked about this. I want to bring this up for y'all to talk about as well, man. Now, okay, I was gonna show this before that though. You see Fast Cash, see Money. He's there. Obviously, he hangs around CMG, right? You see him with Big Boogie there. You see him chilling backstage at the Gotti concert right here. You see Yo Gotti with a young guy outfit on.
Oh,
That outfit is crazy.
Yeah. Yo Gotti.
Yo, that
Yo
outfit
Gotti.
is crazy.
That is wild. Yeah.
You need to take that off, man. I can't even take it serious, Woody. That outfit is crazy.
Yo, Gotti might have aged out of that outfit, dog.
Nah, facts.
It looked like he got that from City Trends.
Nah, funny, man. But the chain, but you know, Gotti really got the bag. Like, you know, just based off a catalog and everything, he should be right. But
and
him,
off the rappers.
Yep. Off the rappers. That's how you make your real money. You know what I'm saying? So you see him, man. You see him there with Gotti. Gotti goes up to him specifically, gives him the dap or whatnot. You know what I mean? And they say, like, I think Cno says in the comments, Lil Migo, he's real cool with Lil Migo. Pretty much everybody affiliated with CMG you see him with. You see him here with Moneybagg Yo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With all this, you know, and this was just last week or 2 weeks ago, July 26th. So do you think with all this, and actually, hold up, I don't know if there's any music here.
It looked like he was living in the hood, though. I mean, he got all that jewelry on. You thought you'll upgrade your lifestyle before you upgrade your chain.
Now, you know cats never upgrade the house until they really...
That's what I was going to say. That's one thing about black people, though. Niggas, we ass backwards, bro. We ass backwards, bro. We do shit backwards.
Yo, we going to upgrade that jewelry, them clothes. We're going to look like $1 million before we live in $1 million, right?
Before we actually have $1 million, fact.
That's what I'm saying. He got all them chains on and he living out there. That's pathetic. You get what I'm saying? Like, he trying to put on and be seen. In reality, like I said, that don't mean nothing. You should upgrade where you live at.
Yeah.
He's good to a gated community, or you get what I'm saying? Something with some security, you know, so someone can't just follow you. You get what I mean? But if you got all them chains on and they all fake, you get what I'm saying? I know they're fake.
And you know, if he lived in a gated community, that would have saved his life to be crazy about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Them chains and stuff look cheesy, man. You get what I mean? Like, it looks stupid. You asking to be dead. You get what I mean? You gonna buy a chain over a house? Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel sad for you, then. because you had a chance to buy something else that really mattered, and you bought a chain and a watch. Why should we feel sad?
So obviously you made a good point there, bro. But obviously he was really tapped in with CMG, man. So does this play into the rumors that this might have been some sort of get back or some sort of situation still involving this whole CMG situation is what I'm asking, you know what I mean?
Set them up. They the main ones who set them up. Ain't nobody else set them up but him. They was like probably like, you know what I'm saying? We can shoot this dude down. We can get more fame. They set him up. They knew what's going on. That's why
Now-
they taking pictures next to him, laughing and smiling and all that, because they already know I'm gonna backdoor him.
Now, what about their ongoing beef with PRE? I mean, we recently had Grove Hero just get shot.
Most of the time when things happen, it's because of people next to you, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, facts. Now, with that, I'm speaking about Grove Hero, man. Let's actually check out this if we can. I want to bring up this video.
Bro, you old, bro. God, shot me, shot Ed, man.
Now, this is Grove Hero in the hospital, and this is the news story from when he got shot. So, you know, he's basically letting it be known that he got shot. And in the top, you see it says, at Grove. And he says, I ain't finna die, little bruh. So basically, I don't know, maybe that's somebody in his family or something like that he was reaching out to. But he was letting them know that he ain't about to die up in here. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't on the menu for him or on his bingo card. But let me let it play, y'all.
Overnight, a Memphis comedian says he was shot in Charlotte, North Carolina. In an Instagram story posted hours ago, Grove Hero says he was shot in the spine. Grove Hero, whose real name is Mario Bradley, is a member of Young Dolph's Paper Route empire. He says he was in Charlotte, North Carolina for a comedy tour.
Now, with that being said, OTMZ or OG Poed Up, y'all remind me, man, is Grove Hero, is he Dolph's cousin or something like that, right?
I don't know if he was related to Dolph like blood wise, but I know him and Dolph had been basically like lifelong friends. Like they've been friends and been rocking with each other for a long, long time. So they could possibly be cousins. But all I know is that they was locked in for a long time. Like we talking about 15 plus years, 20 years.
Yeah.
I've been guilty by association, personally.
And well, you know, he did that shit with Lil Migo. You know, that shit was always gonna come back.
Facts.
Cause now you definitely put yourself in the beef. You letting it be known. Hey, I just slapped the shit out of Migo CMG, nigga. I'm PRE. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely inserted yourself all the way into the beef when you did that.
That's
that
true.
Migo look like a dyke.
Wow. Funny, though. Because, yeah. I don't know, man. A lot of cats, they have a strange look because of that new hairdo that everybody be doing this day.
Hell nah. Lil Migo just look weird as hell. I know y'all thinking that. That nigga look like E.T.
Wow. So what do you, let me go ahead and play the rest of this, y'all.
And Grove Hero is a pillar in the Memphis community. Earlier this year, a street was named in honor of him. The city hosted a street renaming ceremony for Bradley and Frazier back in March for all of his contributions to improving his hometown. The ceremony took place on Beacon Hill Drive, where Bradley grew up. Grove Hero has been investing in that neighborhood for years, working to fix up homes and clear blight. Bradley owns 12 properties on the street. And this isn't the first.
Now, there goes a smart man, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about myself right there. I said, see, look, he did it right. He doing it right.
They say when he had, what, 10 or 12 properties,
Well, they said he had 12 properties.
12 properties on that street, and he got the street named after him. You know what I'm saying?
But
So he
smart,
took his,
got up on him. Where is security?
That's a good point. Now, he was on,
That's smart then.
well, he was on a comedy tour, so he probably thought, you know what I'm
It
saying?
don't matter if you go on a 7-Eleven with him. You got to have some security, especially if you own the streets.
That's true. That's true. But don't you think when it comes to the hip hop audience, well, the hip hop audience, the comedy show audience, if it's a black comedy show, it's going to be about the same audience. But most people who go to comedy shows, you're taking out your girl, you going to have you dressed to the nines. You looking, you really trying to enjoy yourself. You don't
But
be
you
on
gotta
that bull.
remember though, Witty, you dropping your low when you doing that. Hey, I'm gonna be here for this time for this comedy show. So you always when you dropping your low and where you gonna be at, you always gotta have some type of mind that, hey, bro, somebody I might not like might pop out. Somebody that want to do some type of harm to me might pop out here. So you
Right.
always gotta have some sense of awareness that, hey, I need to make sure I'm protected at all times when
Just
I'm
because you got
dropping
a
my low.
that don't mean nothing. You see what happened to Charleston White? They went on the stage and got him.
You know what I'm saying?
That was
You know
wild.
what I mean?
Yeah, that
I
shit was
ain't
funny as
stressing
hell.
where you at. You around people still. You get what I'm saying? That don't mean nothing.
I swear,
Yeah.
ninjas be determined when they want to get somebody, right? They turn
Oh,
into
yeah.
damn Magnum PI Terminator, T2 out there.
You seen how they did Duck?
That's true.
Bro, when somebody wants you bad, when they want you, if they want you bad enough, bro, it don't matter. It don't matter where it's at. It don't matter if it's broad day. They don't even care about. They gonna think about losing their freedom later when they sitting in the cell. They gonna be like, "Damn, we should never did that dumbass shit." But it's too late.
It goes to show how easy it is to get got too.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah,
crazy.
bro.
First time someone associated with
My bad. Go ahead, OG
I
Poto.
said, we don't know what Grove Hero did. We thinking he a hero, but we don't know what he did behind closed doors. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well,
So
if
recognizing people, you slap somebody in the airport, like I said, you get shot down. Yes, I feel sad, but at the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? It's consequences to everything.
To everything, we know what come with it, and
That's
they know
fact.
what come with it.
I'm wondering, man, when it comes to Grove Hero, was this just a case of him dropping his guard, or is there somebody in Charlotte? Because we can't ignore the fact that Young Dolph almost got taken out in Charlotte in over 100 shot. Then Grove Hero, his homeboy, a member of PRE, gets taken out too in Charlotte, or gets shot in Charlotte, even though it's years later, man. Like, what's going on with Charlotte?
I don't know, but where's his home?
That let me know it's some type of establishment. And Charlotte not even like that shit. Not even. I think that shit like what, maybe 12, 14 hours away from Memphis. But that let me know it's some type of connection that has been established there. If that situation was behind CMG, it lets me know that it's some type of establishment that they got some type of connection down there, bro. Because now this is 2-3 PRE members shot. And like I said, in Charlotte, and that's about 12, 14 hours away from Memphis.
Yep, it is. Yep, it was about 14 hours exactly, man. You're right.
And it's not like they out there on some beef stuff like, oh no, we don't give a damn about Charlotte. We don't care about trying to pick with somebody and they just shoot them. No, bro. These people's out there handling their business and getting shot at.
That's for real. And I think, man, the crazy part about it is the fact that he would be slipping out there. Like, why? Like, I know when you're moving around and about, you got to take airplanes and stuff like that, but I think you still got to find a way to have it on you, right?
My thing is, why is he purchasing the street when he needs security next to him? I would have got security over the street.
He gonna have it now, though. Trust me, he gonna have it now.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the people don't care. They're gonna praise you for 2 minutes after that, and then they're gonna be talking shit about you as soon as they leave the street. So I would have bought security before that street.
But this the thing though, we make it bad to have security, right? We be like, oh, look at this nigga needs security. And you see some people like, bro, look, I don't need no security. I'm out here, I don't need no security. That nigga gotta have security with him.
Yeah.
We make it a bad thing until something happens.
Yeah.
Then as soon as somebody gets shot, we be like, damn, why you ain't had no security on him?
Jay-Z got security. We don't look at him sideways.
No,
we look at him like a boss. So it depends on how you move too.
Facts. You right about that. That's
because it depends on the level that you at. But that's usually when somebody's on the come up as a street rapper. They be like, yeah, we see. Because remember when Lil Durk, he had a concert in Dallas, and it was around the time of all the craziness, the King Von and all that. And they showed him, they videotaped him. Somebody videoed or made a video of him walking to the club and all his security. He had a couple white dudes with vests. He had suit people in suits. He had people with bulletproof vests all over the place. Then
Big
he had his
ass
homeboy.
AR, nigga.
Yeah. And it was like, them dudes was in the car and they was like, look at Lil Durk, all this security on him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, you the cat's the reason why he got that security. Why you scoping him? You know what I'm saying? So when you're a street artist, people, man, they just be trying to find an easy way in, it sound like to me.
Right. And people always want to say somebody scary or this or that, bro. I'm only one person. I only have two sets of eyes. I can only see what's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see what's behind me. If I'm looking to the right of me, I can only see what's to the right of me. I can't see what's over here or behind me or what's over there. If I'm looking behind me, I can't see what's going. I can only see one angle. Yeah. How do I know I'm protected, bro? Because I got more eyes watching out for me. Now I can kind of relax some.
And you still not even
focus on what I'm hearing.
You still not even protected. I mean, in the street, you got to play chess, not checkers. You got to outsmart them.
You got to outsmart them.
You know what I'm saying? If you put 20 dudes around you, 19 dudes around you, you're going to be jealous.
Yeah.
That's true, man. Now, I'd hate to say that everybody is jealous or always jealous, but, man, the proof is in the pudding, man. Anytime it's a group of rappers, artists, people that are striving for success, it's always somebody who's going to stick out and be the most jealous and do the most crazy, backdoor, heinous, backstabby type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes niggas don't even be jealous about the rap career. They jealous about the money. Look at this nigga Lil Durk. He just went bought a $10,000 Gucci jacket. He ain't give me nothing. He ain't buy me nothing out the store.
But I think they can't be mad at Durk. They got invested to themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, he invested to himself, but if you're not investing to yourself and all you're doing is buying one backwood and thinking you're gonna blow up, then you ain't gonna blow up. You got behind your motive. You
think this money finna start coming in because you next to Lil Durk? No, that's not how that work. That's not how it go.
Nah, it's
Durk
definitely
not him.
It's definitely how it works, not how it works, because we've seen so many people next to artists who didn't blow. It's ridiculous, man. Right. Any of this, just going forward in any of this, it feel like it's all predicated on hard work. Like, you're gonna have to overwork the computers now, because you got AI doing all these things and stuff, man. You really gotta put your grind in for any industry now, man. It's crazy.
I think in the industry now, we're gonna have to choose King Von or Durk. You get what I'm saying? That's just what it is, because you can't say both of their names together no more. You got to choose a side, you know.
When you say that, what you mean, OG Poe? That when you say choose either King Von or Durk, what you mean?
You got to choose a side because, like I said, people are allegedly saying that Durk backdoor King Von. So if he backdoored,
they saying Barney did that too, but that's not true, bro. It's simple, bro. King Von seen Quando Rondo, ran up, put hands on him, and Lil Tim blew his ass down.
Yeah, and it would be an elaborate scheme in order to make that happen, because you'd have to make for sure that King Von punched on Quando Rondo. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if he would have said, nah, man, I ain't on that tonight, man. Let's go in the car, or let's go into the club. Then the whole plan is foiled. Or, you know, it could have been anything. Do I think the devil...
Devil's master of chaos, so y'all remember that.
Yeah, and I was going to say that, OG Poed Up. I think the devil did get in his ear that night, though, and told him, hey, Quando's over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because if somebody wouldn't have did that, and they never said who said it, if somebody wouldn't have said, hey, man, Quando Rondo over there, you know, he been talking about what, you know what I mean? And
they set him up. They set him up, because why would you allow King Von to swing off on the dude if you got 10 or 15 dudes around you? And this is what they're known for. You get what I mean? That looks suspect right there. Y'all might as well just say, you know what? I ain't about to be no gangsters no more, because if you're a gangster, why you going to let the money mess up the bag? That shit's stupid.
That is very stupid, man.
That's stupid. You get what I'm saying? Because why somebody else ain't take care of it for Von? You know what I'm saying?
Now look at it. Everything that went down now, ever since King Von died, on both sides, bro. You know, Young Boy just starting to get back up now because, you know, he finally free. He finally gets to release music and stuff again. But look at the situations that's been going on since King Von died. It seemed like it's just all downhill for both sides. Quando Rondo locked up, Lil Durk locked up, Lil Tim trying to be the rapper now, but the nigga can't rap. So it's all messed up.
It's messed and turned into a cautionary tale, because originally there was some boost in their sales and stuff. Because remember, Lil Durk skyrocketed initially after that situation, but after everything with the FBG Duck came out and everything that came out with Quando Rondo and all that, now everybody's in jail, or the only one who's free is NBA YoungBoy. And his career, I mean, people gonna kill me in the comments for saying this because he got a loyal fan base. And you know, shout out to Baby Joe. I interview him all the time. But it don't feel like the same energy is there with his projects as they used to be. You know what I mean?
No, that's that. As somebody that's been listening to YoungBoy since 2015, I can agree with that. I can stamp that. I've been on YoungBoy since I was a junior in high school.
I'm gonna say this, man. We all know he gonna be back in jail. You get what I'm saying? So he ain't even gonna make it to the concert. His ass going back to jail next week, and then we wasting our time talking about this.
Yo, that's crazy because there's somewhere they got to be placing bets. Now, what do you think about his tour with YoungBoy's tour with the Master tour?
He's gonna be able to even make it.
He got some crazy cities in that tour, man. I'm talking about some crazy cities.
He ain't gonna finish the tour. He gonna be locked up about mid-tour or before the tour starts, and we gonna be streaming about it. That's what I think.
Now, you see, to you, Witty, it might be like, oh, he got some crazy cities on here, but that's where his fan base is at. His fan base is in the trenches, so that's what he got to hit. He got to go hit. He got to go hit them trenches. He got to.
That's true. I forget about that, man. The fact that he's got a fan base that's from the trenches, so
yeah,
he can't lead them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he can't. He got to go hit them trenches. He got to.
I ain't going to no NBA YoungBoy tour. I ain't about to get shot.
Yeah, I definitely ain't going either. I
ain't about to get shot. I don't want to deal with the ratchet.
He coming down here, bro. He coming to Austin, and my cousin had got shot at the Zillionaire Doe concert. And everybody like, oh, you going to the YoungBoy concert? You going to? I'm like, no, bro. First of all, everybody and their mama gonna be there.
That's real.
The most time I'm not going no places where I know I'm finna. If I feel like I need a gun, bro, I'm just gonna say, bro, I don't need to be there.
Nah, that's smart. That's a wise saying too, bro.
Yeah, bro, because you gonna bump. When a big event like that, you gonna bump into people that you got issues with, bro, and it's gonna go how it's gonna go. It always start off with a fight, and then one person always starts shooting, and then more people start shooting. That's how it happened in my city where I'm from, bro. It always start off with a fight. Soon as somebody start fighting, it look like somebody losing, here come the shooting. So I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not even putting myself in that situation, bro. I'm 27 years old now, Witty, man. I'm too old for that type of stuff, bro.
Sure. He only gonna bring the YNs out. You know that. That's the only gonna bring the YNs out that ain't got no job. They don't got no car.
they ain't got nothing to lose.
They ain't got nothing to live for. You know what I'm
this
saying?
They last $100
$10 in their account. They had to boost $5 to get it through Chime, and they don't got nothing else in their account.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. They ain't got nothing to lose, bro. So I got a lot to lose. So I ain't.
They dang near programmed to show up and crash out, huh?
Yeah.
I ain't with it either. So what do y'all think? Okay, I hate to shift so drastically because we on this Memphis topic, but I want to ask you about this dude from Gucci Mane's camp that was talking crazy, man. I want y'all to see this, man.
Oh, who that Lil Zay dude or something like that?
Yeah, Lil Zay, man. I know you was like, man, I know you ain't using my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was seeing that. Sound like, man, he making my name look goofy, bro. He on there been talking turkey.
What'd you think about this? I'm gonna play it for y'all too, man.
Yeah, go ahead and play it real quick, bro.
This cat right here, Lil Zay.
That shit had me laughing when I seen it, bro.
I done signed to you for money. I already had money. Yeah, okay. I appreciate this shit. What do you feel? I was expecting brother put that push behind a nigga, like really show it.
Now, OG pulled up. If you ain't familiar, this guy Lil Zay, he was signed at 1017, Gucci Mane's label. You know what's been going on with Gucci Mane. A lot of his artists are either in jail, prison, or dead, have lost their life. So he's talking about being signed to Gucci Mane and not getting out of 1017 what he thought.
Wrote like call Lil Zay, what you got going on? Yeah. How can I help you, bro? Yeah. Like, it wasn't none of that. Like
you just signed him and just
listen, he signed you, he give you the money, give you the jury, and just let you do what you want to do.
Damn.
It's cool. A nigga not saying that you gotta be there, hold my hand. Yeah. You ain't gotta be there holding my hand, but at the end of the day, you a legend. Yeah. You got the
now. From what you hear just there, dog, he said what Gucci Mane did for him. First thing I was like, well, dang, it sounded like he did everything. Gave you a chain, He put you in the studio. He put you. He did everything.
He gave you the starter kit. Now what you gonna do with it?
Exactly. Pooh Shiesty took that and ran with it. So what is stopping you?
Big Scar took that and you.
Yeah, out
even
of there.
Hot Boy West.
Yeah, out of there. You know, Hot Boy West, he just couldn't. Boy, he couldn't stay out them streets. He was doing both at the same time, like a mug. You know what I'm saying? So
right. And you know, Hot Boy West is about an hour. Where he from? He about an hour away from me.
Yeah, Waco, right?
Waco. Yeah, Waco, Texas.
Gucci shouldn't even sign him for $2. His music is trash, and we all know that.
Ain't nobody even know. I ain't gonna lie.
Gucci even acknowledged him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't nobody else gonna put no money into your music because your music sucks.
Don't give you no chain. You supposed to take the name. You supposed to take the clout that come with signing from Gucci 1017 and take off with it. You didn't do that. I didn't even know you until I seen this clip. I never heard of Lil Zay. I never heard a song from him. Only other Zay I know is Zay Osama from Chicago. They got his song with Dirk that fuck my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously you not putting in the work that you supposed to be doing, bro. You thought it was gonna be easy just because you signed with 1017, bro. And you the only artist that was unknown from 1017. That tells me you was not putting in no work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is he really to get a song with Lil Baby? You get what I'm
He
saying?
wildin'. He said Lil Baby. Like, dog, Lil Baby, you went to the top of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, next he gonna ask for a song with Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to start off with the levels. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he got any songs with nobody from 1017.
I think he's feeling himself. He need to calm down a little bit because his music is trash. Don't nobody want to hear it. We're talking about the antics, not about his music. So we're laughing at him. We're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you.
Was he even on the 1017 tape that Gucci dropped?
I don't think so. You talking about the last one that he dropped before everybody started passing? And I hate to say it like that, but I don't even think he was. I don't even think he was on that, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't putting in no work, bro.
And Gucci not even following him. We all know that Gucci not even Gucci don't even like none of his pictures on Instagram. He don't care about him. He's a send off anyways.
It seemed like that, man. Now, and Gucci, man, he really looks for these artists who are in the streets, bro, who could really play both games. It seems like. But do you think, man? Do you think that's a proven method? I mean, a lot of these cats pop, but man, a lot of them lose their life and stuff, man. So, do you think there's a 1017 curse? And I definitely want to hear OG Podup's opinion on this one. You know, go ahead.
Listen, it seems like the only one that's getting rich off of this whole thing is Gucci. He don't care about them guys. He really don't care about them guys, and I don't blame him because, like I said, I wouldn't either. Most of them dudes is trash anyways. Their music not good. They full of themselves. They just want to do it for image and popularity, so they don't know what they really signing. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of them dudes not even solidified. If you take 1017 out their name or they don't got no picture with Gucci, they're nobodies. Nobody knows them.
So what do you think? Do you think it's a possibility that, that Gucci can sign an artist and they not have his
back catalog? You get what I'm saying? He don't care about when you living. He care about when you dying. You get what I'm saying? Because if he die tomorrow, then like I said, his streams are gonna go up.
Yeah, and that's the thing. To me, it's not a 1017 curse. It's the people Gucci is signing. He's signing a certain type of rapper, bro. Where it seemed like these niggas is not really trying to become a Future. They not trying to become a Drake level. They doing this to go back to the hood and say, "Look at me, I'm clouded up in the hood."
And they all go straight back to the hood. They keep up they same activities. He signs people who are like him when he was in his crash out stage, if you remember, right?
Yeah. He's signing retards. We all know he's signing retards. If you hear somebody saying they from 1017, you already know they ain't got no future.
Well, yeah, now definitely. But what about when Pooh Shiesty first signed? It was like, and he hit everybody with the new 1017. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was up.
It ain't that 1017 no more. It's 1018 now. It's expired.
That's crazy. Let's listen to the rest of what this guy said because he's wild with it.
The snap of a butt, you can snap of a butt. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what the fuck I'm sitting around waiting on you to do something for me for? Like, if I was the CEO of my label, you feel me, and I got the power to make shit happen for my artists, if I see my artist get on the net up 200,000, and that was before I even got my advance. If I seen my artist pop out like that,
How you finna go?
I would have called baby and said, look, my artist want to do a song with you. You feel me? Because he can get it for free. I still offer my bag and still ain't get it. On my damn. I signed to you for exposure. I didn't sign to you for money.
All right, so you heard it there. He said he offered him a bag and still didn't get it, man. So he expected the exposure to be so much that he automatically, boom, took off to the top. But he acting like that don't take work.
He needed the money, bro. He looked broke. He needed the money.
Then he talking about offering him bag, he turned it down. Bro, you gotta understand, Lil Baby's at a point now. Now, if you would have caught Lil Baby early, Lil Baby did a song with somebody from my city. His name Kenny G.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I think.
He caught Kenny G. Caught Lil Baby. I believe he first came out of jail. He was just starting rapping and stuff, but he already like had a little buzz. Kenny G caught Lil Baby early, where he was kind of thirsty to take that money. Hey, I need it, bro. I need it. I'm hopping on anybody's song.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
And I remember before Lil Baby got assigned officially, like to the secondary label. You know, he was always with Quality Control with QC,
Right.
but then he signed his major deal. He was giving people deals out there. You know, I mean, he was doing people verses, but
Exactly.
But once he gets signed, it's hard now. Now you got to go through
You gotta go through the label and shit. Then you gotta pay way more money because even though you paying Lil Baby, you gotta pay that label too.
Yeah.
Lil Baby gotta pay the label. So it's like, all right, if you offer me this, I'm only gonna get this, and they gonna get this. It ain't worth me doing it.
Exactly. Yeah. For Lil Baby, it ain't even worth it. Exactly.
So now
You didn't wait until with that fool.
You didn't wait until Lil Baby.
You don't want to do a song with that fool.
Our Lil Baby feature probably about 300,000 right now.
Yeah, easily. You know what I mean?
And he ain't got no money. He trying to.
You know what I'm saying?
Then
you talking about he would have did it for free for you? No, he wouldn't have, bro. Ain't nobody in this industry doing nothing for free. It don't matter how much you locked in, bro.
Yeah.
It's some type of, even if they say, all right, I do the future for free. This is with other major artists where they know the song is gonna get, it's gonna blow, it's gonna do a lot of money, and they know they gonna get some type of revenue out of the song.
Yeah.
That's not the case with you, bro. That's not the case with you, man.
Yeah, nah, you can't.
Gucci drop him, honestly, man. It's a waste of time.
He did. He dropped him, man. So he dropped him.
Like I said, I can respect Gucci for that. Thank you. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to hear this dude no more. He's whining.
He dropped him, and he dropped Big Walk Dog, which was another one that we kind of.
Now that shocked me. That shocked me that he dropped Big Walk Dog.
Because Big Walk Dog he go hard, man. He actually got talent. Like he's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, but maybe he might have with all the dark cloud over 1017. What you think, man? You think he did him a favor by dropping him?
Man, his music was trash, anyways. Ain't nobody listening to whatever his name is. We don't even know who he is. You get what I mean? So it's a waste of time. If you in the music industry and nobody don't know your name, it's a waste of time.
Yeah. Now Big Walk Dog, he got dropped, but he might still be able to do his thing. What y'all think?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he plays his cards right, if he know what he doing, bro. Like sometimes people rely too much on something that's temporary, right? So the label is temporary, bro. That they can cut your water off at any time. Like let's look at it like with the Shannon Sharp situation, right? You see how ESPN just cut him. They just fired him. But he got his own stuff, so he can stand on his own 2 feet. He not tripping about getting fired off ESPN. Yep. If you just relying on something that's temporary and you never build up some on your own that you can stand on just in case anything go left, it's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be hard for you.
And the show that they got on YouTube is really, it was feeding his other shows. Let's be real, bruh. So you got to, like you said, like with this guy, like you said, where you might have went wrong is you got to stand on your own. People already got to be like, hey, Pooh Shiesty and them, people already liked them before the signing. You know what I mean? So,
they were Pooh Shiesty already had a crazy fan base before you signed.
You can't it can't be all label, man. People gotta like you, bro.
Even Fujiano already had a hit record before he signed.
Yep, that was his second time. He already had like 2 songs that already were ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So that was like his second time. He already had another deal with with a big, agency or not agency, like a management group down there in Atlanta. So they were just trying to find the right fit for Fujiano, and it just happened to work,
Yeah, I mean, he not Fujiano. He more of a fool.
All right, man. So we're going to leave that 1017 alone. But I want to ask y'all what y'all think about, man, Rowdy Rebel, man. What you think about this, bro? They say Rowdy Rebel got locked up in L.A. Now, Rowdy Rebel is famously known as the right-hand man. He like Batman he's like Robin to Bobby Shmurda's Batman. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Bobby Shmurda weird, too.
Definitely weird, man. Well, I got it, man. When it comes to Bobby Shmurda, he got put in a weird box because the way their parole is set up, him and Rowdy Rebel, they can't really drop no gangster music. They can't claim no gang stuff related, none of that. And they were drill rappers. So when he jumped out, he had to drop that. He came out with the song Twerking.
That's money. It's money.
It's
money. Yeah.
And Rowdy Rebel gonna get hurt up in LA. I'm gonna tell you that now. He's definitely going to PC.
You think he going to PC?
He going to PC, man.
But I mean, he allegedly was cripping and all that. Like serious big boy
on
cripping.
The East Coast. That ain't cripping in LA. That's a whole nother cripping.
It's different. It's definitely different.
Definitely different.
And like I said, when he finna walk through there, he finna have to look at dudes he don't even know. He's squabbling because he from New York. He don't even understand how they neighborhoods and stuff work out there. But first off, it was kind of sad to see that Rowdy Rebel and Bobby Shmurda relationship kind of deteriorate, and then to see, damn, Rowdy, you went out there and got locked up. I don't know why people do that, and everybody know how LA is with guns, bro. That's not you from New York, so you know New York and LA is very similar when it comes to guns, bro.
Yep, yeah.
So you doing something you know you shouldn't have been doing.
His music career trash anyways. Ain't nobody checking for Rowdy Rebel.
Yeah. Without that, Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel, they was like Boosie and Webby. You know what I'm saying? At one point, it's like ain't nobody checking. It's like ain't nobody checking for Bobby Shmurda right now either.
Yeah,
you know
there was just a big report about Bobby Shmurda not being able to sell tickets to his tour.
He has to drop a lot of dates.
Because he be twerking online and just doing all weird stuff. You know? I don't
know. When he dropped the Cmoney song, I was like, now when he was dancing, I was like, dog, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But he's in a box where he's trying to make money, make music, but he can't make no kind of gangster drill music.
He can't come with that hot nigga. He can't come with that computers.
Yeah.
Can't come with that Bobby bitch. He can't come with that energy that he had before he got locked up.
Yeah. Now, when they put that in his parole and everything, man, when they put that in his paperwork, you think they knew they were setting him up to fail, or they was just trying to make sure that he stuck? I mean, pretty much.
Sure. Parole.
2 or 3 songs. That's it. What else?
Parole is a trap, and that's why. Man, free my little cousin, man. Free my nigga, little Terry, bro. He's serving 7 years. He about 5 years in right now. They came to him with probation, and he said, "No, I'm taking it to the door."
Oh, for real?
I don't want it.
Really?
He about 5 years in right now. He said, "Man, I'm gonna go ahead and sit these 2 years out, bro, because when I get out, I don't want these people in my life."
Yeah. A lot of people.
He said, I signed for 7. I'm on the phone. I'm talking to him like, nigga, you tripping, boy. You better get out of jail. And he running down to me. He like, nah, bro, I signed for 7. I'm going to sit this 7. Because when I get out, I don't want to have to be doing drug tests. I don't want to have to keep reporting every month to a probation officer. I don't want them telling me what I can and can't do. I don't want to be on no ankle monitor. Them telling me I can't leave Travis County area and this, and that. And I'm like, damn, you right, bro. Go ahead and ride that bitch out to the door.
Yeah, he making a good argument.
Go ahead.
How many years on probation on parole would they?
He was gonna do 2. Finish out his sentence on parole. So he's gonna have 2 years. But you know, you violate, you open the door for anything. You open the door for them to add more time, or you just go back to jail and finish out the remainder of your sentence. Just depending on what you do, or just depending on how you violate.
But Zay, to do the 2 on parole, Now I thought they were gonna add 2 to it, like they were gonna give him 4. And you usually hear that.
Yeah.
Like here, you can get out with 4 years on your 2-year sentence of parole, but they just gonna give him the straight 2. He might as well because he's sitting in the cell. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That's what I was telling him.
You might as well do that too. You might as well
like,
do that too on the couch.
That's what I was trying to tell him at first, but he was like, bro, I don't want them people in my life, bro. He's like, I don't want to wear no ankle monitor. I don't want to have to keep reporting to a probation officer. I don't want no curfew. And I'm like,
I feel him on that part,
you,
but
bro.
ain't no women in jail, man.
And ain't none of that. I feel that. It ain't no PS5, no Netflix. It ain't no hoes in that motherfucker.
I can have a party at the crib, be like, hey, no liquor, no whatever. Everybody just go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you dealing with in there some booty bandits. That's about it.
Yeah, and you got to worry about politics and stuff because, you know, where Roddy Rebel's at, if he's in L.A. County jail, there ain't no escaping them politics. They're going to ask him where he from, what he is. People going to do their homework. They'll be like, hey, what is he? He claimed this? Nope. You got these fades. Line it up. Ain't nobody getting past that.
He going to be canceled anyways because remember he was talking all that stuff about Pop Smoke and the Hoovers was on him. So he going to be canceled as soon as he get through the door and the Hoovers don't be playing.
Yep. You just made a great point about this, OG Poda. He dissed all the Hoover sets, like all the Hoovers. So he got to deal with that, bruh.
Not only that, now he got to deal with L.A. and then he just violated his parole, so now he got to deal with New York. He fuck around and turn state. I mean, fuck around and turn fed. Fuck around and just give it to the feds.
Yeah.
Fuck around and give him to the feds, bro.
True. That is true. They do that often. You know what I mean? The feds love picking up these gun cases lately. You know what I'm saying? They've been picking them all up. They picked up Boosie.
And you crossing state lines. You not from here, but you out here and you committing a crime.
Yeah.
And you already on paperwork for somewhere in New York. We just give you to the feds.
Yeah.
Make it easy on everybody. We just let the feds deal with you.
And he's like you said, he's already on paperwork, bruh. So, bruh.
Right.
Now, being in LA as a gangster rapper or somebody who's gang affiliated, I can understand wanting to have a gun nearby. I just can't understand it being on me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be on security. You know, they're gonna show you. They're gonna show you they paperwork. They're gonna show you that it's registered, and we gonna move about our way. I couldn't doing all that time and even doing any time in LA County Jail ain't for the weak because with LA County they say that's worse than the pen.
For sure.
For sure. And this is my thing though, like I just said earlier, bro. When do we adapt the mindset of, bro, if I need a gun to be there, I probably just don't need to go there.
Did he get pulled over in the car?
I don't know the whole story. I don't think the whole I don't know if the whole news.
I was gonna say at least he need a stash box or something. You gotta outsmart these people. You get what I mean? He needs something.
Yeah, but you might. You know what's crazy? And I talked to who was it? Crip Mac. I was talking. It was somebody else I was talking to. It wasn't Crip Mac. It was somebody else I was talking to, and it was like sometimes they already know the gun is in. Most times they already know the gun is in there. Be it somebody in your camp, be it they seen it being placed in there. They saw somebody walking with it. They saw pictures of that because there's cameras everywhere. 9 times out of 10, they wait for that traffic stop, knowing that gun is already in there. You know what I'm saying?
They'll do it illegally. Just to get the gun. They'll do it illegally just to get the gun. Cause once the gun already took, the case your case might be dropped to LA because he did an illegal search and seizure. But get what? You still gonna have to go back and deal with New York, and we still got the gun off the street. So they'll do it illegally just to get the gun off the street.
Yeah, his career over. His career over, man.
Yeah,
he just got out of jail not too long ago. Then you get caught up with a gun in LA. Yeah, you're over.
And like I said, that's what they did to me.
Yeah, I remember.
They told me straight up. Hey, you might beat the case, but you won't beat the ride. I'm like, bro, y'all can't do that. Y'all. He look, bro, you might beat the case, but you're not gonna beat the ride. You're going. I'm like, damn. I'm like, did he just tell me that? He know I'm gonna beat the case. He don't even care about that. Hey, you might beat the case, but you're not gonna beat the ride.
That's
you're going
dirty, bro. God dang, bro.
I couldn't believe that nigga told me that shit, man.
And you had to sit in jail for like the whole weekend, right? You said it was like 3. Yeah,
I was in there for 3 days, bro. And the crazy part was, I got arrested on July 2nd. Man, my birthday was on July 4th.
Dang, that's dirty, bro.
Dirty,
man.
That was dirty, bro.
Now, in your case, do you think, like, kind of like with the Roddy Rebel situation, you think they was just looking for more info to see if they could catch you doing something and finally get you, nail you down?
Definitely, bro. Because at this time, bro, my name was ringing in the streets like way too loud, like too crazy, bro. And so, like I said, I didn't even get pulled over by a regular police officer. I got pulled over by a task force. I got pulled over by them boys in that SUV that don't even look like a police officer till they hit them lights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, was that task force, you think the task force, and I hate to put your business out there, but we did a whole interview about it.
Oh, yeah, fat.
This still the same task force from the T90 situation?
Yup.
Okay.
Yup.
Crazy, man.
Yup.
It
was crazy.
Now, there's a report that says this right here that says, and this is basically about Rowdy Rebel. It says, also known as Chad Marshall, his latest legal issue happened around 5 years after he came out of prison. Yep, Chad Marshall.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Nothing, because the way he presented himself, I wouldn't think that'd be his name.
Sound like a football player's name, Chad Marshall. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
But
for sure.
This is the crazy part about this. 5 years after he got released. So he was just on the door of being off papers. You know what I'm saying? He was just there. It's been 5 years, bro.
Come on now.
That's
Come on now.
That's crazy, bro.
I can't feel sorry for that. That's
and I can't either, bro. And on top of that, he too old for that, bro. He 30-something years old, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be smarter than that, bro. You gotta be smarter than that. I can't feel bad for you, bro. Like, not even a little bit.
I don't feel sorry for him at all. Like I said, he had a chance to change his family career, get out 2 times after just serving a sentence, and now you get caught up again. You stupid.
But see, look though, even though we know Bobby Shmurda weird or whatever, I guarantee you he finished out his parole.
Yeah,
I bet.
Bobby Shmurda moving a lot smarter. He moving a lot smarter, bro. Yeah. And that's why you don't see him dropping a whole bunch of videos right now. You don't see him in a whole lot of places right now because he understand, hey, I got to get these folks out my life first before I can do what I really want to do.
I think Bobby Shmurda is playing this perfectly because first thing he could do after that is show up drinking some liquor and drop a gangster track, a diss track then immediately. You know what I'm saying? He can start doing features and stuff. And it seemed like Rowdy was almost there, man. So they said that notably he was arrested in the whole GS9 thing from 2014. They were released where he was included. He was arrested on multiple charges, including attempted murder and assault, conspiracy, and more, as per radio station, whatever. According to Rap House TV, he was arrested on August 11th. So yesterday, he was arrested on August 11th, and his new legal problem happened in Los Angeles. Although he was taken into custody after a gun was allegedly found in his possession, the authorities have yet to investigate and prove that the weapon was owned by him. So maybe it's some hope, dog.
I think Rowdy Rebel a little slow. I don't know if you see the way that he talk or the way he, like I said, I don't think he fully there. I think he could be taking some meds.
It could be that, you know what I'm saying? It could be that.
I hate to say that, but I think he was in the special ed class.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what's finna happen, bro. Rowdy finna go to the feds, bro.
Yep.
Finna go to the feds and do about 2 to 5.
Yep. Dang.
Rowdy about to be somebody's girl, I tell you that.
Now they said they can't prove that it was his gun, so I'm assuming maybe they found it in the vehicle, or maybe they found it somewhere.
The thing is though, he's not supposed to be in the vicinity.
That's true.
Of a gun, bro. Unless you riding with paid security, people with security professional licenses.
Yeah.
So either way it's sticky. Either way he in a sticky situation.
Yeah, that's damn,
man. Like he on rhythm.
No, you wild.
and don't let them find out he was in the car with somebody that's also on probation or parole, because he ain't supposed to be around them either.
That's true. That's why him and Bobby, people always ask why you never see them together. They have their little slight falling out, but also they ain't supposed to be around each other either.
I think personally, Rowdy Rebel gonna have his shirt tied up on the yard.
You
And
think?
I don't think Roddy going out like that.
Yeah,
I think he going out like that.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. He know the gravity of the situation. He know if he'd go out like that, everybody in the world gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
I think he go out like that.
You say you think the Hoovers?
You
You think the Hoovers gonna have him in there like Twan? You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? It was a rap lyric, guy.
He gonna be touching his toes in there, Woody.
I doubt that, man. I give him more. I give him more credit than that, bro. Because what?
A lot of credit there, Woody.
Because what's the worst? What's the worst they gonna do, man? Have him. You know what I'm saying? Like have him run his face.
They're gonna knock him out and put some peanut butter in his butt.
They do be doing that.
That's what I'm saying. Now I do be hearing that, bro.
They do be doing that.
He better not get knocked out, man.
LA, they knock you out and putting an apple in your ass.
He better fight to the death.
Hey, you gonna have to do it to a corpse. You know what I'm saying?
No, facts.
There ain't no way I'm going out like that. We gonna swing all day.
Dead body. Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know, Woody. About 4, guys go up in his cell and they way bigger than him. I don't think he got no fight. I don't think he got no dog in the fight, man.
Ain't that what happened to old boy, man? The one podcaster dude. I don't want to say the name. Don't say his name. But they said that's what happened to him, man. It was like 4 other dudes from a opposing gang, and they did him dirty, man, and put peanut butter.
Yeah.
I said, what? I'm actually doing the interview, and I'm like, God dang. I'm like, what? They said it was real. I don't know if it was real. We'll say allegedly.
From LA County Jail, and they said they knocking you out and they putting an apple inside of you. I'm like, what?
How is that possible?
This shit must be loose already. You must already be suspect.
Black TV, what up, man? We see you. You always checking in, man. Fred Garza, we see you. You know what I mean? But I can't believe But why? Like, why are they doing? Like, why do that to somebody? I can't for the life of me think why, dog. You know what I mean?
I can't either, bro. You can't pay me or nothing to put something in another man's butthole, bro. If nothing you can tell me.
Like, I don't get it.
It ain't nothing you can give me to make me do that, bro.
See, OG Poed Up, you gonna love this part. My opinion on that. That's when I become a serial jail slasher or whatever you want to call it. I'll be like a demon in that jail. They don't want to know that version of a person, dog.
That's the closest place the hell you gonna be at.
And that's why I want to stay out of there as much as possible, bro, because like I've never been in Texas, we got, of course, you got the county jail, but then the real jail is the TDC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God. So I ain't never been to TDC, bro, because I heard all these stories, I heard all these things, and I'm like, bro, if I somehow find my way into TDC, I probably won't ever come out. Like, I will probably sit up there and just rack up more charges while I'm sitting in TDC.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy. They violating in there, bro. People gotta die behind this type of stuff.
Yeah, man. I hear they really do, man. Some races have it way worse than others. I heard, some don't even have a TV. They be sitting on the floor. I ain't gonna point out which one, but you know which one I'm talking about. They doing them dirty in there, bro.
Bad enough.
They doing everybody dirty. It's just dirty in there, period.
Nah, because it seemed like with TDC, like the only time in your life, one of the only times in your life, being street affiliated for real pays off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because as soon as you come,
you might be taking a shower and then you get stabbed up.
That's true.
So that ain't gonna pay off.
No, I'm talking about
your homies ain't gonna be with you while you taking a shower. You get what I'm saying?
Well, then they got to answer for that because there's rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can't
rules,
just
ain't supposed to just go. From what I heard, bro, if you locked in gang wise, bro, you're not supposed to just go take a shower by yourself, bro. It's supposed to be somebody sitting out there outside that shower, making sure you good and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's a whole politics.
Someone might be at the door. They might run because they ain't like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, but if they run though, they gonna have to deal with the consequences
Boy.
either way.
Boy.
Now the gang finna come get you.
Yes, and it ain't gonna be getting beat up. It ain't. It's gonna be,
Yeah, they
you know,
finna pump you up.
boy.
Listen,
Run
you
on
ain't got
some,
no-
run on somebody,
trust
and you supposed to be on guard for shower, and you run on them, bruh, man.
They finna come poke you up.
Yeah, dog, that's crazy, bro. You know,
Yeah.
crazy.
A lot of
But-
men get raped in jail. You get what I'm saying? They just don't talk about it. They come
Well,
out
man,
and try
okay.
to act like they a gangster, but the whole time they got raped.
That nowadays, what I've been told, what I've been talking, you know, I interview a lot of people, man. I talk to a lot of people. Nowadays, I hear that doesn't happen as much. You know what I'm saying? I hear that doesn't, you know, really occur as much as it used to because of the rules and how the politics are too. Now you got a car that you have to belong to no matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? So that prevented a lot of that to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't put it past those guys. So you telling me they've been in the jail cell for about 15 years. They ain't seen a woman, and you come in the cell and you only been in there for 3 days. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some guys, you know what I mean? I don't know.
But this is the wild part. Now, this is how it goes. And this is what I heard from Dewberry. You know, he did 20 years. He told me this specifically. He said in our interview, he said that, you know, it used to be like that, you know, especially for like a skinny dude coming in there, you know, you have to watch yourself because the older dudes would always take advantage. As soon as the gangs and the cars started to come in, they changed all those rules. So now nobody can just come because let's say you're a little skinny dude, but you any gang, think any gang. That gang got a car. They can't just come and say, yo, I want to do this to that dude, because everybody going to crash out on you.
Yeah,
so it got rid of all that.
right.
You feel me? So at least in Texas, that's
But
how
I feel like a lot of these guys, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to be missing that part of the story. You get what I'm saying? They're going to say that I went to jail, I stabbed 10 guys, I done fought 30 guys, but they're going to tell you the fact when they was 18 or 19 years old and that 3 a.m. story came around and they got raped. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, OG pulled up. No R word, bro. No R word. We don't want them to take our live down, bro. No R word.
My bad.
Yeah. God, just say taking advantage of it. I ain't tripping.
Taking advantage of, yo.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? But nah, man, I don't know, man. I don't want to find out either, because I like to be on my square lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I like to live out here in the free time. Now with Rowdy Rebel, do I think he going out like that? I doubt it, bro. I
doubt it.
Yeah, and then LA, they politics is
Why I
really
think
crazy.
so is because he was hanging around Bobby Smurder. You get what I'm saying? Bobby Smurder came out doing them weird dances. So, you know, you are who you hang around. You get
I
what
don't
I'm
know, man.
saying?
LA got a
something
tough.
coming.
LA got a tough politic too, man. They crazy about their politics. Like they like I don't know, man. Maybe I don't see him going out like that, man. You think so?
I think so.
What you think, Zay?
Nah, I don't see Rowdy Rebel going out like that, bro. I see Rowdy. If it come to it, I see Rowdy Rebel fighting to the death.
Yeah, me too.
That's what he better. That's what he better do.
That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you better do. You better fight to the death.
For real. Ain't no other choice, bro. You know what I mean? All right, man. So, man, once again, bro, we done smashed through these topics. We've been here about an hour and a half. I appreciate you both, man. OG Poed Up, OTMZ. Y'all boys be killing it, man. Y'all be coming in here with them unique and different perspectives. But, man, on our way out, man, I got to give y'all room to shout out things that y'all got going on. Tell everybody where to meet you on your page, where to see you on social media and all that, man. OG Poed Up, go ahead and start it off.
Definitely. Like I said, definitely tap into www.artofwar.com. That's releasing. Follow me on Instagram, OG_POEDUP_ Art of War by Poe. And definitely shout out my wife as well.
Bet. Nah, solid. Go ahead, OTMZ. Go ahead. Let them know where to find you. Let them know what you're working on.
Hey, first off, man, shout out to the Mud family, man. There's OTMZ, OTM Thrax, OTM Chef. You know, we got projects and stuff coming out. Y'all can find me on OTMZ everywhere except TikTok. On TikTok, I'm OTM Zaysky. Other than that, on Instagram, you can find me at OTM.Zay.
Nice. Now, with that, everybody, man, on your way out, if you're in the chat, we appreciate you guys checking us out. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you follow all the panelists, OG Poed Up, OTMZ, and make sure y'all support them in everything that they do, man. We got clips coming on the Clips channel, and we got more clips dropping on TikTok and everything, and we out of here. Peace.
Yes, sir.